Hello friends, this is Meeta from Maharshi Sandipani School. This video is continuation of the previous one where I have discussed about the diagram and graphs. As we are developing in various fields, in the same manner we are developing our technologies as well. For study of economics, it is going to be quite difficult to have a comparative study in a normal paper and pen mode. If we are having this particular thing in a paper, then it is going to be difficult for us to save it as well. So for that, we have adopted computer technology for the study of economics. Various types of complicated data and difficult theories of economics can be made easy by the presentation because it is giving us various colorful options for presentation. Excel worksheet, it is one of the most important application which is working for the statistical data. Various types of formulas, calculations, graph, already it is presented in this particular software, so it is going to be quite easy to have calculation of a large number of data. So Excel worksheet is another example of it. There are other programs to help the presenting graph and various drawings too. To store, when we are talking about the storing of data, when we are having this particular thing in a pen drive, or it is going to be quite easy to carry the data in a laptop or a palm top from one place to another instead of carrying a large amount of files with us. So this is one of the most advantage of using technology for the economic study. Here we are having various pictures in this particular slide where we are able to see various Excel worksheets. In the very first worksheet, we can see the statistical data. On that particular basis, we are having graph. On the other side, we are having graph that we call it as a pie chart, and on the next side we are having various statistical data. This particular pie chart is based on this particular data. Last one is a picture where we are implementing various types of formula, and it is going to be quite easy for us to highlight even the totals. So such type of features are easily available in Excel worksheet. After that, when we are talking about the computer technology, we need to use this technology with particular cautions. That means we need to take care of this particular things when we are utilizing. It is an aid in studying but not a study material, because we are utilizing it. We are creating the material in it. It is not a complete material in itself. In helping making study easier, faster and interesting, but is not a supplementary for the processing of study. We need to use right commands, else there is a possibility of losing our material too, because if we are not going to give a right command or a formula, definitely the result is going to be incorrect, and when we are implementing either wrong formula or wrong command, it will give a result in an incorrect graph or data processing. So these are the cautions we need to take when we are utilizing computer technology. After that, as we develop more in computer technology, we have started utilizing internet technology. That means when we are working at a home as well as when we are working at other working places, so it is going to be quite easy for us to have communication between these two places. So internet technology is one of the best technology through which we no need to go to that particular place. Directly with just a click of a button, we can send our file from one place to another. We can utilize internet technology for our study purpose. Okay, so let us begin. How can we utilize this particular application or technology in our study? First of all, when we are starting with any new thing, we need to learn it. So that particular thing we call it as a tutorials. That means it is giving us an introduction of that particular website or any particular kind of a study material. It is pre-prepared, and this particular link is sent to you on internet so that you can access. The best example about this when we are starting with any of the computer game, that means we are already aware, that means they are giving us information that what type of a button should be used, what type of a control should be used, so that we can play the game very quickly as well as very easily. In the same manner, tutorials are giving us information that how to use this particular websites for our educational purpose. After that, after learning about this websites, we need to have active learning. That means whatever we have learned in the tutorial, same thing can be implemented or practically done in the learning process. That we call it as a active learning. After that, apart from our textbook and the various reference books, we should have particular reading materials. When you are able to see, or when you will have your textbooks in your hand, you will be able to see a number of link as well as number of name of the authors of that particular topic. So all such thing, if you will go and search in a Google or a search engine, it is going to be quite easy for you to have extra reading material. There are many educational sites which is available to the students easily. Some research articles, books and journals can be accessed by either paying or annual fees is taken from this particular websites. This material is called either ebook or e-journals. When we are utilizing internet technology, particular information should be very easy for us to get it. That means when we are living at one place and we need to talk about, or we need to get some information about the course or any particular topic or degree related to our subject, then it is going to be quite easy for us to get it at a place where you are. Many type of universities offering degrees in economics or any other subjects information we will have with the help of information. Again, for that we require various types of search engines. One of the best and common search engine nowadays we use, that we call it as the Google. We get quotes by economists, name of reference books, etc. also on internet by using search engines. Data. When we are talking about data in economics, that means we need to have a large number to have a comparative study. In that, we require to talk about the budget of a government, banking, agricultural production, value of exports and imports, poverty, employment, industrial production, and many other. So there are a number of institutions which gives us various types of numbers. For example, CSO, NSSO, WHO, UNO, CMIE, ILO, IMF, World Bank, and so on. These are all the institutions which is yearly or annually giving their data to us, so that we can have comparative study. We can say whether our country is developed, developing, or completely developed. So this is one of the use of internet technology in the study of economics. When we are talking about any particular kind of technology, we need to be very cautious while utilizing this particular technology. So let us see that what care or what cautions should be used when you are using internet for the education purpose. It is only a tool. It cannot be replaced. Teachers or our thinking and reasoning. A lot of irrelevant information, misleading information, and many more information which is not needed is also available. Identification of required and proper material is must. It can be misled to the readers if not selected sites wisely. So here in this particular video, we have discussed about various technology we need to use in the study of economics. In the next video, we are going to discuss about particular types of graphs and diagram, practically how to draw it. Thank you.